I thought you said you loved the ocean when we were standing at the shore.
Murray, do you reckon you relate to your band's name right now? Do you reckon it's an easy life right now?
No, absolutely not. It never has been, it never will be. No, I think Easy Life was more, the name was kind of saying that everybody wants an easy life, apparently. That's kind of what we're all looking for, but how on earth do you get there? I guess it's kind of like a paradox, you know. The more you try and get there, the harder it seems to get. So, yeah.
Yeah.
Life.
Well, you're one step closer. Do you relate to that then?
Do you think?
Yeah, 100%.
I don't know.
Hey, I don't know about you, but I've
know.
been reading the headlines. It says you're Olivia Rodrigo's major chart competitor for last week. That's pretty big.
Yeah, I know, but yeah, I suppose it is, but that doesn't make life easy. That makes life more difficult. It'd be
Yeah,
easier if
true.
no one knew who we were.
I think it's on the other side of the hill, right? You got to go uphill, really chug it now, and then on the other side, once you make your big bucks, you can just retire and literally move to the beach.
Exactly. That is exactly what I'll do. As soon as I can afford it, I'll never make another song again in my life.
Oh, I'm just jealous of those one-hit wonders. Just do a Rebecca Black
Yeah.
or something.
Exactly.
All right, well, let's talk about your debut album, Life's a Beach. Tell me about the beachside imagery and this goldfish sort of motif and everything.
So where we're from is like right in the middle of the country, a place called
Say
Leicester.
Leicester's pretty landlocked.
Yeah, it's landlocked. So the idea of Life's a Beach was quite an aspirational thing. Like one day we'll make it to the beach and everything will be fine, kind of thing. And because of that, had the title "Life's a Beach" from the get-go. So that informed a lot of the lyrics. There's a lot of stuff about water and going to the seaside and all those kind of things. So the motif of the seaside runs throughout, but I guess it says like it's about that idea that the grass is always greener, because the album follows me taking a hypothetical trip to the seaside in which it starts off really great and everything's going to be amazing, but then it turns out that everything isn't quite what it seems and it all gets a little bit strange and scary.
And then it turns into a really big night out and you meet some men in some banana suits.
Yeah, exactly. So it kind of I guess it kind of says that everything is quite good the way it is, and maybe we shouldn't be dreaming to be elsewhere and should just come to terms with the reality of things. And the goldfish was, I don't know if you've seen the video "A Message to Myself."
Oh no, I haven't actually.
No, so the first song on the album is called "A Message to Myself," and we were making the audio and the video at the same time. And the video was made by a friend of mine called Andy Baker. It's an animation video. And we were talking, and it was him who said, this wasn't to do with the video, we were just chatting, and he'd actually gone to Portugal to get some time out of London. And he just said he feels like he had a goldfish bowl on his head. And he felt like super claustrophobic and like, you know, just trapped in his own thoughts. And I was like, that's an amazing idea. So you should watch the video and you might understand the goldfish motif some more, because it pops up even more than you realize, I think. And it was just an idea of the goldfish kind of represents my conscience, or like the you in all of the songs that I sing. I guess we kind of wanted to figure out who I was singing to, and I couldn't work it out, so we're just like, maybe it's just a goldfish.
Yeah, personify it. Oh yeah, that's cool.
Yeah.
Because goldfish, when I was thinking about it, I was like, obviously, you know, they can be used as a symbol of like wealth in some places, but also goldfish, you know, when you actually see people put goldfish into the wild, they grow to like massive fish. Like they just fit the space. And I was like, I wonder if there's anything in that. People grow to the space that they're in, or are limited to the space they're in.
Wow. I wish there was.
You can steal this.
A much better answer to you. I'm definite. You'll see an interview now with me in like 5 years' time, and that's the exact explanation I'm going to use. That's fucking brilliant.
Do you feel like Leicester has shaped your identity? Speaking of spaces you've been in?
Yeah, definitely. Leicester's like, so the band formed in Leicester. I'd just moved into Leicester city centre. So had Sam, who was from Nottingham, and the other lads were already in Leicester and from Leicester. So yeah, when we formed, we were very much a Leicester band, and it's like a super multicultural part of England. It's one of the most diverse places in the UK. So, and the road that our studio on was at the time the most diverse street in the country. It's later been no longer has that, but it was at the time. And so I think for us, we were surrounded by so many different cultures and so many different ideas and ideals that I think when we came to make music, we really were just picking the best parts of so many different genres and so many different ways of making music that it kind of reminded me of Leicester, the way that we just kind of smash things together and hope it works. And also Leicester, like there's not a whole lot going on. So I think we were never that distracted from making music early on in the band. We were pretty on it, and I write a lot of music because there was nothing else to do. So I think the boredom of Leicester really helped make me work harder, I think.
Yeah, that's a positive way to look at it. You guys moved to LA though, didn't you, after you got signed and everything? Is that what happened?
No. We didn't move there, but we spent I spent a long time out there, but no, I never lived there.
Yeah, okay. That's good. And then Shawn Mendes has followed you recently. Moving into LA world.
I have fucking no idea why. We messaged him on Instagram like, why are you following us?
How did you hear about
me?
He
got back to us literally like, what the fuck are you doing? Wait, what did we say? We literally texted him straight away. Shawn Mendes. Oh my god, yes, Shawn, what are you doing? He said, ha ha ha, just listen through, loved it.
Oh, wait. That's good. That's pretty good.
Yeah. There you go, Shawn Mendes.
Do you reckon you'd open a Shawn Mendes concert? Do you reckon that's your scene?
Mate, I'd love to do that. Can you imagine? I'll probably get booed off stage in the first like 2 minutes.
I don't know.
Yesterday we did a Justin Bieber cover on Radio 1 in something called the Live Lounge, and I'm really ill, but we did it anyway, and we turned up, and I had to use so much auto-tune and sing it down a whole octave, and like we got absolutely like ripped to pieces on Twitter. No. Like just completely abused. So I think if I show up to Shawn Mendes concert, it'll be a very similar similar story.
But you guys will be playing your music. You won't be playing Justin Bieber's music. You won't be playing Shawn Mendes' music. You won't be singing She Will Be Loved for an Accepted Speech. You know, you'll be fine.
Yeah.
We should get Maroon 5 to follow you next, Adam Levine.
Yes, that would honestly be like, that is a life goal of mine, to meet him and just have him accept me into his life. Shawn Mendes is just nothing.
You got a campaign for this now.
I know. I don't know how I'd ever find this man to talk to. He's honestly a hero of mine. I love Maroon 5. I really
why
do.
Is that?
You know what? When did Songs About Jane come out? It must have been like 2005 or something.
Yeah.
Their first album. Maybe it was then, but I'm not sure. That was like one of the first albums that I had given. I want to say bought, but I didn't buy it. I think like somebody that, like one of my dad's friends, like bought it for me for a Christmas present or something. Anyway, I just ended up with this album, CD, and I just listened to it loads when I was like 10. So I guess it's just nostalgic. I guess I just like it because it was something I liked when I was a kid.
Was that sort of an album that made you think, damn, I want to get into music? Be like, oh, I want to do what he's doing? Not really. Did you ever have that aha moment, as Oprah would call it?
No, I never really thought I wanted to get into music, to be honest with you. It was always just something I did for fun. I still do it for fun as well. But no, I don't know. I never really, no one ever thinks they're going to do music for a living, I don't think. So I certainly didn't. I just kind of fell into it, really.
What do you think you're going to do? What were you telling the guidance counselors?
Oh, mate, honestly, like I think like a lot of young people, like I had absolutely no idea. I was lost. Like I have absolutely no idea what I was doing. Um, yeah, I was lucky that this happened because I was like, yeah, completely at sea. I had no idea what to do. It's hard,
Completely
isn't
at
it? You
sea,
ask like
yes.
a yeah,
Yeah.
you know, ask an 18-year-old what they want to do for the rest of their life. It's a big question.
Mm. Oh, huge. Absolutely
Yeah.
huge. But your brother helps you out with songwriting. Is he in music as well?
Mhm.
Because he helped out with Living Strange, didn't he? What's his deal?
Yeah, that's right. Good research.
Thank
Uh,
you.
yeah, my brother's a music producer. Yeah, I guess he was in like pretty inspirational for me when I was a kid because he's 6 years older than me. So
Mm.
he used to play a lot of music. So I wanted to play a lot of music too. Um, and I guess we kind of got into music at the same time, which was strange. He was doing other things for a while. He went to uni and studied music. And by that time, I'd sort of finished school or whatever. But yeah, no, he was just yeah, he's a massive inspiration for me, and we like to work together. I can be really like honest and really real with my brother. So I think tracks like Living Strange are kind of born out of how familiar we are with each other, which is really nice. Um, and yeah, yeah, he's a huge inspiration to me, man. He's like my best friend.
That's really important. Do you have other siblings
Yeah.
then?
I have a sister, an older
Oh yeah,
sister. Yeah,
yeah. What does she do?
yeah, she's cute. She's like a farmer, like my dad. She
Oh
works on my dad's
damn.
farm.
Okay. What type of
Yeah.
farm are we talking?
It's an organic farm. It is. We have sheep and cows and chickens and things, horses, goats, all
The
sorts.
whole shebang.
Yeah, it's a proper farm.
I love that. All right. Well, what's
Hmm.
next for Easy Life? What's on the bucket list to tackle?
Mm, well, started working on the second album, so gonna put that out at some point soon. And we're gonna go on tour. Would you believe it? We're gonna go
Oh,
on
hell
tour.
yeah. That's what we love to hear. Yeah.
Yeah, crazy. It's crazy because we haven't been on tour now for I don't know, 18 months.
Mm.
So with the pandemic and things. So hopefully we're going on tour in November. And then apparently next year, 2022, we might even be able to leave the country. So who
And then come
knows? We
straight to
might be
Australia,
in
obviously.
Australia.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, man. Why do you think I'm doing all this like hard promo? I'm like, come on, Australia, please,
Because
please.
obviously you just want to
Oh
meet some
man,
Australians. Okay.
yeah, of course. No, we'd be stoked to come to Australia. Like that'd be insane. That'd be insane. We were going to be going to Japan last year, so we need to just pick up all these things. I just want to, yeah, travel some more because Easy Life. We were traveling loads at one point, and then
Yeah.
it suddenly stopped. So it'd be nice to get out the house again.
And you'll love our beaches. You'll have the best time.
Yeah. Oh my God, in it. Oh, it'd be crazy. It'd be so crazy. Yeah.
Murray, it's been so lovely to chat to you, and best of luck meeting
Thank
some
you.
more Australians tonight.
Yeah. Cheers. Tate.